Knowing how someone feels can be a tricky thing to gauge, but even more so when it comes to romantic feelings, especially when it comes to men. Does he truly love you and wants to be with you? Or does he have other intentions? Hello everyone, welcome to a place to get better. In this video, we've prepared 13 things that a man does if he truly loves a woman. You don't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you, right? But how can you be sure? Maybe this list will give you a better idea of a man who truly loves you is actually like. If you have his heart, he will probably do all of the following. Number 1 is a good listener. Men are often accused of not being good listeners. Whether he forgot that it was your cousin's anniversary this weekend or what your favorite flowers are, but small details like these too matter. A man who cares for you will always listen and remember the little things you mentioned. He will do his best to take in all the details he can because it's his way of showing how much he values you and what you have to say. Number 2, he compromises. A relationship isn't a business transaction and it shouldn't be. What is it for me situation? Someone who's just playing the field and only gets into relationships to get something out of it won't ever sacrifice himself interest to stay with anyone. When a man truly loves you, he wants to see you happy, even if it occasionally means putting aside his interests for the sake of yours. However, this doesn't mean that he will become a doormat and let you take advantage of it. Compromise goes both ways. Number 3, he considers your advice. Most men tend to ignore the advice given to them, especially if you're always eager to provide information and point out their mistakes. Once you understand that a man doesn't want you to solve his problems and that he prefers to figure things out himself, you give him the independence his ego wants. When he sees that you support him and have faith in his abilities, that's when he'll want your advice. He will seriously consider your suggestions because he truly values your opinion. He will get past his pride and try things your way. Number 4, treats you with 100% respect. One of the biggest requirements of a healthy relationship that most people take for granted is respect. The guy who loves you will respect you as a person. He will respect your choices, beliefs, and your ideas. And the guy who wants one with you will much respect you and have your respect as well. Even if he doesn't always agree with you, he will still try to see things from your perspective and respect your point of view the same way he hopes you'll do for him. Number 5, he gets a little jealous. You may find this a bit surprising, but jealousy is among the most human of all emotions. Everyone gets jealous sometimes, especially when they think they're about to lose someone they care for. If a guy shows jealousy, it means he has strong feelings for you and doesn't want to lose you. He'll try his hardest to always be the closest person to you. He'll have no problem interrupting your conversation with other guys. Of course, not all men will do that. They might not want to come off as controlling or obsessive, but they will still ask questions. Sometimes the man might not even realize that he's doing this, but actions tend to speak louder than words. Number 6, won't care what you do as long as you're together. Whether you're just going shopping or attending a party on the weekend, he'll wants to be involved. A man who truly loves you will want to spend as much time with you as possible and not just on date nights. A meaningful relationship is just as much about mundane things as it about the exciting stuff. Number 7. He will love how you look even on your bad days. The more time people spend together, the more comfortable they get with each other, and the need to impress and always be all done up simply dissipates. This isn't always the case, but you'll both eventually feel free to walk around in your pajamas and ratty sweatpants. He'll still think you're beautiful for him. It's not what you wear, the makeup you put on, or how you style your hair. It's you he loves, your smile, your little quirks, and your personality. Number 8. He'll be proud of you. He doesn't feel ashamed of loving and admiring you. Whatever you put your efforts into, your family or your career, you can't be sure that your hard work won't go unnoticed. All of the admirable things you do and how much you work toward your goals make him proud and happy. Even if you fall short, he'll still be proud that you tried in the first place, and if you're both competitive, he won't feel as crushed about coming in the second place. Number 9. He follows through on promises. Most people are good at making promises, but not everyone can follow through on them. Someone who cares about you, though, will always try to follow through on their promises. A man who loves you wants you to think highly of him, and he knows that he can't get the respect he wants on empty promises. Going back on his word means breaking the trust, and he cares for you too much to sabotage your relationship. If he's honest and always tries to follow through, it shows how much he values your opinion and your heart. Number 10. He will always make you feel safe. Men are naturally protective as a result of biological evolution. They want to protect the people they love, whether it's protecting physically or emotionally, but protecting nonetheless. If a man loves you and cares about you, he will always try to make you feel safe and will never make you question whether he will be there for you when you need him. He will always stand by and will stand up for you. He will be your teammate and your biggest supporter throughout life. Number 11. He'll treat your family and friends with respect. When a man loves you, he will accept and treat your friends and family with respect too. If someone's important to you, they'll become important to him by default. Even if he doesn't like some of your family members or friends, he'll keep his mouth shut because he knows that they mean a lot to you. Number 12. Includes you in his plans for the future. Including you in his future plans is a definite sign that a guy wants a long-term relationship with you, not just a date for next week or planning something special for your birthday. Number 13. He will care about your needs. It takes effort for both of you to have a healthy, satisfying relationship, and this applies even more so to long-term relationships. Intimacy can start to seem like a chore instead of a special time to connect, particularly if one partner has given up on pleasing the other. Do you also want to add a new point? Please share in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and share it with your friends. To see more videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.